IPC-J-STD-001 is basically, in the electronics industry, it's the go-to manufacturing guideline. It includes a lot of good information on how to build boards, how to gauge the results of those boards, if they're acceptable or not, and really the J-Standard tells you, what you need to do to build acceptable electronics for that end-use environment. Historically, the J-Standard cleanliness requirement was RoHS testing with criteria of 1.56 micrograms per sodium chloride equivalents in terms of, is my board clean enough to meet this standard? The problem with that is it was not sufficient as parts miniaturized, as end-use environments became more harsh, so there was no longer a one-size-fits-all type of cleanliness test. If you're still using the historical 1.56 criteria for RoHS testing and your boards are becoming more dense or miniaturized, then that number does not apply any longer. So you need to do more research on, what should my number be to allow for more reliable performance in the field based on the new parameters of this assembly. The new criteria is you have to do surface insulation resistance testing on test vehicles that are built at your contract manufacturer using the proposed set of materials. So the solder paste, solder mask, board type, and once you pass that test, then you can do a secondary set of analysis using whatever method you propose for ongoing process monitoring, be that, RoHS test is still a viable option for that test, the C3 localized tester, or ion chromatography, some way to determine that there's been no changes in the process that would allow for more ionics to be present and thereby, reduce the reliability.